Hello there. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So on this video, I'm going to teach you how to use Tally, the easy way to build free online forms. And right now, this should be the landing page you should be seeing also on your end. Now with this one, there are two ways. You can either log in and then create your Google account or even use your dummy Google account. Or this one right here, you can create a form without even signing up. But take note, before you publish your form, you're gonna need to sign up and create an account. Anyway, with this one, let me just look for the templates, because I'm gonna utilize a template for this one because I really don't want to start from scratch. And I'm gonna show you how to utilize this via templates. Let me just look for it right now. And right here, we're gonna have a browse templates option. I'm gonna see you once inside. So once you click on that one, you'll pop up this option where you're gonna have different functions. You have creators, you have product, marketing, HR, office, and personnel. Now under all, there is going to be a simple registration form. I'm going to utilize this one. I'm going to choose it right now, and I'll see you once inside. So welcome back to the video. Right now, this is basically the registration form, the template we have from earlier. It's basically finished, but right now I'm going to teach you how to utilize this one and customize it to your liking. First and foremost, you can drag and replace and move this to your liking, whichever makes you feel comfortable. 6 dots right there. If you click on them, you're gonna open up a menu where you're gonna make it a required. Basically, they cannot really move up or submit their answer without filling up this box. There's also an option to default answer. Of course, there's duplicate, hide, delete, and then there's a conditional logic. There is also an option where you can rename. For example, I'm gonna name this sample email. Something like that. Simply click on save, and you have successfully renamed that one for sample email. Awesome, right? And now for example, I want to add some more questions, or basically a box. Now I'm going to click the plus icon where I want the question to be on top with. For example, in this where do you work, I'm just going to click this one, and then I'm going to go for questions. Before I go for questions, you're going to see this option, there's a lot of choices to work with. But for now, I'm going to go with questions because there is some more here. Now, since I'm asking if they're gonna ask or they're gonna need for a hotel room to stay in, I'm gonna look for a question and drop down. And with this one, I can simply click on insert. And with that, I can just simply, do you need a hotel room? Question mark. And then for the option number 1, I can now drag down and basically type in yes. Or I can add another option and basically for this one, click on no. And now if they click yes, there should be another follow-up questions wherein we're asking if what is basically the date, right? For this one, I'm gonna click on insert, and with this one, same drill, go for questions. And right now we're gonna go for date. Since we're asking for a specific date, click on insert, and basically with this one, when, something like that. And basically with this, click on the calendar option, and then type placeholder text. So they can only answer this one via date. Because there you can see right here, if you're familiar with any forms you have tackled before, if there is a calendar icon right there, it will auto-populate a specific date. They can either type in a specific date like so, or they can just simply click on the calendar icon and choose the specific date they want to be in. It will be auto-populated if they have successfully selected one. And now since we're talking about dates, there should be a check-in or check-out or arrival and departure. So with this one, I'm going to type in here, what are the date range? And then with this one, since we need 2, or let me just change this one to is, perfect. I can add another one. And with this one, same drill, look for date, perfectly right there. And then since they're basically arrival and departure, I can now move this one on the right side. So basically they're right beside each other. And with this, same drill guys, click on it, rename this one if you want. For example, this is going to be arrival. Click on save. So basically for this one is arrival. For the next one right here is basically, this is going to be a different one. So this is going to be check out or departure. Something like that. Click on save. And so for the date range, you have arrival and then departure now. Pretty awesome, right? Now there is another way on highlighting the name of your box. For example, this one can be named arrival, so they know this specific field is specifically for arrival only. Same drill for this one, it's going to be departure. something like that. So for this one, for example, do you need a hotel room, yes or no? Specifically with that one, this is just a drop down answer. Of course, if you want to move it right here and then place it all together, so it will look more pleasing, right? It's looking more aesthetic now. And now just to add more details here, for example, we need to add conditional logic here. Because if they have here, for example, do you need a hotel room and they answered no, I don't want them on selecting a date range, right? Because that's redundant. So specifically for do you need a hotel room, if I click on this one, and then there is going to be a conditional logic here. So with this one, if they select yes or no, do you need a hotel room? And then if the answer is basically yes or no, they will now jump into the hide blocks option. And then for the hide block option, I'm going to type in or hide this one, the date range, and specifically also for departure. So whenever they select no for the hotel room, they won't need to check in for the date range. Easy as that. And now if I select right now for the preview option, I'll see you once in there. So welcome back to the video. Right now basically this is going to be the preview of our form. Just follow it up, answer everything here, and then check if it's properly working. For example, for the do you need a hotel room, if I click on yes, I can still go here. If no, it will be hidden regarding date range. Let me just go back to editor very quickly here with just one click of a button. And right now, since this is basically a hotel room involving money or financial payments, we're going to need to set up a payment leave here or payment block, right? Now for this one, I'm going to type in this block right here and I'll look for heading. So heading number 2, click on insert. And for this one, I'm going to go for payment. So my forms are now accessible for payments. Under this one, if I click on insert box right here, I'm going to link a payment tab. Basically with this one, Tally is integrated with Stripe. It's just like PayPal, but it's going to be Stripe. Simply click on insert. And as you can see right here, there's a 5% commission for Tally. So to remove that one, there is going to be a Tally Pro options. So this is already connected with Stripe, or if you want to connect it with your Stripe, so whenever they pay here, it will go directly on your Stripe. However, there is no option to integrate PayPal or any other forms of payments here online. As of now, they only have Stripe. Please take note about that one. And now since we're almost done here, let's make it more pop. Let's make it more appealing, right? So with this one, there is an add cover option. So if I click on add cover, I can change the cover. I can either upload, link, unsplash, or color. For example, you want to change the color itself, easy to do that. But for now, let's try uploading a photo. So I already have a sample photo to go with. It's basically just a simple banner I got from the internet. And it's just currently uploading as of now. And with that, as you can see right here, I can reposition this to make sure it's already showing it up. Easy as that. So I already have successfully added this one as a cover photo. I can save position. And next one, I can change the logo now. Now for the logo, same drill guys, I can now upload a logo of my choosing or basically choose a link. But for this one, I think I'm gonna upload the logo I have here. So just give me a second to look for that one right there. And here you found it. It's gonna be an image I created for Midjourney. Speaking of Midjourney, please check my video about it. It will help you out. So I have my logo right there. For the design right now, I can make it dark, light, or custom. So for custom, there are basically hex code. For the text, I can make it more yellow, like so. For the background button right here, I can make it a little bit more red, something like that. And then for the bottom text or accent, if you may, I can make this a little bit more green, going right there. Same drill for the font. I have so much font to work with here. I think I'm gonna go with this one, the Noto Sans. And then for the custom CCS, basically this is for the pro version. However, we're gonna utilize the free version as of now. So let me just remove this one. So we have successfully changed the cover, the logo, and of course the design is right here. By the way guys, the design is always accessible. So I'm gonna go with the dark one right here. For the font, I'm gonna go Oswald. I think I'm satisfied with this one as of now. So right now we're almost done here. On the bottom section, let's now confirm if we have a register option. So there is right there. As you can see, forms can be submitted for the form builder. You see publish form, so we need to publish first before we submit and register. Speaking of the thank you page, for this one it's not technically to add more windows, but you can edit the text itself. You can remove the thank you page by this option right here, but I suggest keep it as it is. It's really helpful and pretty good having a thank you page. And right now let's check on the preview. So basically this is how it should look like. So please check if it's properly working. So there are gonna be our dates right here, what country do you live in, and basically hotel room is right here. If you click on yes or click on no, you will now hide the dates from earlier. So right now it's perfectly working, and I think it's time to publish. So to publish, basically with this one, take note, we need to create an account, okay? So I'm gonna click on publish as of now, and right here it's asking me to create an account. I can now simply sign up. So let me just type in here my sample email and I'll see you once inside. So welcome back to the video. After setting up my account using my dummy Google account, I can now simply click on publish. And let's just wait for it to finish, and it will now give me on this option. Basically this is gonna be what we call my dashboard. For this one, if you click on settings right here, you're gonna have an option to your account, but for now I'm gonna go back, and this is basically the link for my forms. It's right now being published as of now, and there is also a custom domain name, but for this one I think you need to pay for your own domain. So for this one, I'm going to utilize with what I have here. So again, you can copy or simply click on that button right there and then send it to your friends and families. So let's try the link right now. Open up a new tab right here, paste the link, and then go to the form. And basically we have it right here. Yes, I know there is a watermark right there made with Tally, but for this one to be removed, we need to pay for the paid account or the subscribe account. I'm going to talk about the prices later on the video. By the way guys, in Tally, you have embed form and so much more. You can also check your submissions, your integrations, and basically with that, we have successfully created a form. However, this is via a template. Let's try creating one from scratch, okay? So to create from scratch, please go to your workspace. So right now, I have this one, the registration form. And with this one, I can now click on this new form to create a form from scratch. And for my second form, the one I'm going to do from scratch, so I don't want to take much of your time, so let's just make this simple. I'm going to name this one, let's just say, job application. Something like that. Now if I click on enter now, same drill guys, I can now simply click on the plus icon. So these are the blocks and these are the questions. However, there are shortcuts here. Just like Notion, if I click on the dash icon right here, these are the shortcuts. So for the short answer, I'm going to name this one name. Let me just fix that one for you. And then same drill, if I click on insert block below, I'm going to go for another short answer, click on insert. And with this one, I'm going to name this one last name. Click on enter. Same drill guys. Short answer. For this one, I think I'm going to go for contact info or contact number. Let's just say phone number. Sorry about that. So I have name, last name, phone number. So I'm missing some address. So I'm going to go with this one, a little bit long answer because this is an address. So I'm going to name this one complete address. And with that, I can now place this a little bit more to the left action. So the name and first name are basically beside each other, making it more appealing. So with that being said, I think I want to add some more here. For short answer, click insert and place it right here. I'm going to go here for gender. So I have name, last name, gender, phone number, and complete address. Now take note guys, if you click on the 6 dots right here, you can make them required or not required. So since this is the most important part, the name, sorry about that, I think this should be first name. I just noticed it, right? So last name right here, perfectly right there. So all the stars or asterisks here means they are perfectly required. And now let's just add one more here. I think I'm gonna go with this one, file upload. So there should be an option here of block that says file. And basically if I click on insert, they can now submit this one right there. Now with this, choose a file to upload. So the person answering this form will know what's happening here. So I think I'm gonna go with header here. So type a question, or basically type in here, upload your resume. Something like that. So they know what kind of block this is. So I think there is still some more to talk about this one, but you get the idea on how to create your form from scratch. So the next thing to do is basically adjust the design. I think I'm gonna go with this one for the darker color again, or lighter, or custom. So the background color, let's make it more red, something like that. For the red here or the text, let's make it more around on this color, like so. I think I'm gonna go back with black. For the background, please enter a hex code for your choosing. For example, if I paste this one right there, as you can see, it's going more red. That is not actually good since this is a job application. I think I need this one a little bit more on the safe background. So I'm gonna paste this one right here. Name this one perfectly right there. And now we have a successful, awesome change background. So what's more to add here? So let's add the cover. So I think for the cover, I'm gonna go simple here. Let me just add the one I had from earlier, like so. Let's just wait for it to finish uploading. So again guys, templates are good, but making one from scratch is helpful if you have specifics for your forms. Let me just click here, save position. So I have now a banner. So I'm missing a logo. I think I'm not gonna add a logo for this one. So what's next? So basically with this one, you can also click on publish. And after clicking publish, same drill, it's now successfully published with the link right here. Copy it and send it to your friends. Now going back on the editing platform, right after publishing it, you can still edit it and then just republish it. So if you click on the settings right here, you can change the language for different language selection. Coming from English, I think there's a lot here. I think everything is here actually. You can also enable this one. So this is tele-branding and so much more. There is also an email notification. So if you click on this one, everyone who answers your form will give you a notification on your email. And then there is a lot of options here, so please check them out. So as promised, this is going to be the pricing in Tally. So yearly is $24 and monthly is going to be $29. That is a 17% decrease if you're going to pay it annually. These are going to be the features rather. And basically that's it. You can either pay $290 every year, and basically with that is Tally for you. And to be honest, it's actually a good application, so please check it out. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Goodbye for now.